going into your favorite subject, man. Going into that top
Hey,
5 DOA. You can go ahead and start it off, man.
take it away. Top 5 dead or alive. As we approach the 100th season in the NFL, man, it's just a week and a half away. And this week, we going to talk about one of the most famed but short shelf life positions in the NFL. One of the skill positions, they like to call it. Top 5 dead or alive running backs in the Days League. Let's kick it off. Honorable mention. We just mentioned him as far as one of the picks here. New Orleans Saints own Alvin Kamara. He got so close to my top 5, but he barely got edged. So I give him an honorable mention. Number 5. He got shit to prove this season because he betted on himself and he took less money just to get away. Le'Veon Bell for the New York Jets. Run, baby, run. He got a year off. He's fresh. He's in football shape. Let's see what the hell he can do this season. Number 4, even though he's suffering from an injury right now, it's questionable. He got load management. He got arthritis in his knees, but I think Todd Gurley during the regular season is still one of the top threats in today's league. Now, this would be a late pick for fantasy, but a sleeper. But Todd Gurley, I still have him as number 4. Number 3, this one may be the sleeper pick of it all, but I just mentioned him as the top fantasy player in the NFC South, and that would be Christian McCaffrey. He could run, he can catch, he can make you miss, and sometimes, even in the end zone, he can dip the shoulder a little bit. And I like Christian McCaffrey because he's going to be all they have for the offense for a while for Carolina this season. So, and then number 2, I mean, let's be honest, it is a 2 running back league right now. And number 2 to me, he plays in the NFC East, but he's not the one to me. He's going to get there, but he's not the one to me right now. He's entering his second season. That's Saquon Barkley. I mean, last season, man, he showed that he could do it all already. He can catch the ball. He can break tackles. He can make you miss. He can pretty much switch field from one line to the other. He can do east, west, and north-south. He's an awesome runner. But number 1, Jerry, pay him his fucking money because he is the best running back in the league, and that is Ezekiel Elliott. Yes, he's number 1. Because all the things I just mentioned about Saquon Barkley, I can add this to Ezekiel Elliott. He can block. That is safe. By some way, somehow, one of the linemen missed the blind side, Zeke will be there to knock him on his ass. Also, you can even put 8 in the box, and he can still break a run. He can still break it to the second and third tier, even if you put 8 in the box. He is the last of a dying breed to me. He would rather dip the shoulder and run you over than run to the outside. The dude proved time and time again he's a perennial top running back in the league. Jerry, give him his fucking money. Number 1 is Ezekiel Elliott, and that's my top 5 dead or alive. Y'all take it away, gentlemen.
All right, so let's get right into it so we can get into our topic at hand. We'll spend a few minutes on these top 5s, and then we definitely got to jump to our next topic at hand. So, number 5, I think that somebody has forgot about, or a lot of people have forgot about, and who actually was top 5 in the league last year in rushing, was Joe Mixon of the Cincinnati Bengals. This guy is definitely a stud. He had an injury last year and missed a couple games and still was able to find himself in the top 5. So he is definitely a solid threat. With A.J. Green being hurt, he will definitely be the focal point for the Cincinnati Bengals. He's good out the passing game and the running game. Number 4, Alvin Kamara from the New Orleans Saints. They lost Mark Ingram last year, but they do have Latavius Murray and Jacquizz Rodgers. But with Latavius Murray and his injuries and everything, I'm still looking for Kamara to handle most of the load. And we all know he's a dual threat in the passing game and the running game. So look for him as well to be in that top 6 or 7 as far as rushing yards. And for running backs, for receiving yards, look for him to be in the top 4 maybe top 3. Number 3, I agree with you, Mr. Jones, is Christian McCaffrey. There's not a lot to say about him other than we know he gets out there to handle business. Had an okay rookie season. Second season was his coming out party. Third season, we all know what he's going to be capable of, especially with Greg Olsen battling injuries, Cam Newton battling injuries. He's going to be the quarterback's best friend. Number 2, New York Giants, Saquon Barkley. He may embark on having 1,000 yards rushing as well as 1,000 yards receiving this year. And then number 1, the number 1 running back who can do it all. He strikes fear in linebacker and safety because they don't want to just come rushing freely at Dak when they know they have to deal with him, is Ezekiel Elliott, who also happened to be the number 2 receiver on the Cowboys team last year, as well as win the rushing title. I believe that Jerry is going to work to get a deal done for 2 reasons. Number 1, he gives the Cowboys the best chances at winning it all this year. Number 2, that home opener for the Dallas Cowboys, you all, ladies and gentlemen, it isn't sold out. You can still go on StubHub, Ticketmaster, and everything and get tickets at face value and not the resale value. Just to let you all know.
Yes. Get those tickets. Woo! It's like no.
Paying this fucking money, Jerry.
Oh man, yeah, they need to. I mean, oh man, I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see the game opening. I'm excited. I'm hyped up. But if he doesn't play, that'll be hilarious.